What is up, TikTok? It is PJ's Chess back in another video. Today I have a bullet game that was pretty fun to play. I'm 1651 right now. If you're new to my account, I'm trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the summer, so let's get into this game review. I'm almost at my goal. Well, not almost. I'm getting closer. Every day I play, I've improved. I play about 10 games a day, and here we go. They play e4, I play e5, knight f3, knight f6, my Petrov, and then I go d6. This is a classical variation of it. There are a lot of different lines that I have lost to recently that I'm learning about. So it's cool to find out there's so many different ways to play this opening. Nonetheless, I take there, and we are still in the book. And I believe I break it here. Yeah, knight f6 isn't the book move, but it isn't a bad move. It gets the excellent rating. Now they castle, and I go bishop to e7, blocking the attack from rook to e1, and then allow myself to castle kingside. Rook to e1 played. Now I'll play h6. I think I should have just castled, or oops, not even that. Knight c6. I didn't even think about the right move, honestly. I played h6 so I could stop bishop to g5, but I guess the computer's saying it's nothing to worry about. But in a bullet game, not too much thought. It's kind of just instinct, honestly. Now I castle, c3, and then c6. Now c6, I've actually had this position in a real life game before, so I actually knew c6 was not right, but I didn't know what else to play. I knew it wasn't the worst move. I knew I wasn't losing on the spot, but I knew there's probably a better way. I think knight c6 or just bishop to d6 was better than that. But nonetheless, I don't play it, and then knight to d2, and I go bishop e6. Now, I don't know why this is a mistake. I should have went c5. I did not see that, honestly. But I go there, bishop to I go bishop to e6, which is a mistake. However, they missed whatever. Let's see what the best move was. I take back with the pawn. Let's see. I don't think he would have ever played that, honestly. And I would have never seen that because it's not even like a automatic win right there. But I go knight to d7 after that. Rook over. And now knight back. Now I go knight back. One, I want to protect anything on the h7 square. Also, I'm protecting that g6 square if something happens. And then I don't allow them to get the initiative taken first. They go a4, which is a good move. Bishop d6. And now queen to c7, which is a miss. Should have planted my knight. Again, did not see this whatsoever. It is a bullet game, but I don't even looking at it right now, like trying to calculate what makes it so good. I think so. If they take with the bishop, pawn takes. You'd have to take with the queen, and then bishop d5. Yeah, let's see. I'm not seeing why that's so good. Oh, it doesn't even show if they take it. Okay. Now they go rook swing it over to e1 again. And now I have a blunder. Let's see why this is a blunder. Because they don't capitalize, I don't believe. Should have just taken. Yes. It gives up a free piece. Because I was banking on the fact that knight and the rook protect e8. However, that removes the defender. I don't know if you guys know that term. But moving a defender is basically the same moving a defender. So if I take the knight, then that rook falls. And then if I take the rook, they can take the knight with check. I take, and then you take the rook back, and you're up a piece. So I completely missed that, honestly, but so did they. I take their piece there. I think that was a knight. Yeah, I take their knight there. And I'll go for a rook trade, and rook trade again. So how do I win this game? A bullet game, we both have 7 pawns and 3 middle pieces. They trade. I was surprised they didn't trade there, honestly. Now I go for a queen trade. And now I feel good because I feel like 2 knights are better than a knight and a bishop in the game. Maybe that's not accurate, but I'd rather play black in this position personally. Now I move my king forward, knight forward, pawn forward. After that, we go f5, which I immediately thought to myself it's a bad move because I allow knight to e5, which is what they play. It is not something I'm super comfortable with. Now I go king to g7, pawn forward, and knight back asking for a trade. They take it. And in this point, I feel really confident, honestly. I think a knight is better in this position because there's so many pawns on the board and so many squares the bishop cannot access yet. I put my king towards the center, and then I go g5. Another inaccuracy. I should have pushed my pawn there. Yeah, that makes sense. You create a weakness to take there, then you can go towards the king side, and that h pawn's weak by itself. However, I did not see that in the game. And then go f4 after that exchange. They go f4, and then I take. And here I felt confident, not because it's a winning position, but because it's easy to mess up. I feel like we all have an isolated pawn, but I think it'd be easier to get my king to g4 and my knight to h5 than it would to get their king all the way over to not all the way. They can't get to e5, and since I have the first move, it'd be hard for them to get to g5 to attack that f5 pawn. However, they do make it easy on me. I rotate my knight over, knight there, and now I bring my knight to e4. After knight to e4, you see that it's centralized in the middle of the board. I can go knight to c3 to attack that pawn. However, it does not happen. Bishop to e4, take there. Now take with the e4 pawn. And now the game is over. There's nothing they can do to take this pawn right here, because I have two connected two connected pawns, and the pawns on the queen side cannot do anything for either of us, I should say, excuse me. So you see they try, again, doesn't matter. I lock it over there, and now I go king to e5, e6. I could have just went king to f5, I think, but in the bullet game I was just thinking go over. Now when they move their king forward, I can go to f5, but same result, king to f5, you have to drop back. And now this is a completely winning endgame. There's nothing you can do in this position. I'm pretty sure I could just promote this pawn, but even if I couldn't, I could just sack that pawn and go take the other two, then it'd be game over anyways. But yeah, that's a nice one I got in a bullet game. 1650 right now, and that's pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching this whole video, and have a great day.